Hey, it's Joshy Jim God, man. Charleston Black, Willie C, King Flip, Hassan Ramble. You know what I'm saying? Raw from the jaw. I ain't standing on business, I'm just minding mine. I'm about to tell you about the time when I got raided. Since we're speaking of raids and the Diddy raid and all that, I'm gonna tell you at the time I got my house raided. It was, of course, it was on a smaller scale. It was nowhere near Diddy with the whole task force and all. It was a small task force, but it wasn't like a Diddy raid. But it was a raid is a raid. It's overwhelming. If you just one person doing something on a small scale, a raid is a raid. Whether whether you a big time Diddy or you just a regular little local D boy, a raid is like, oh, they meant to have you like, oh snap. So this gonna be a whole story, y'all. I'm doing it short, but y'all look at the whole story, man. Check this out. So one day I was just sitting at the house, right? I had just got through like I had got through blowing. We used to have this shit back in the day. We used to have this stuff back in the day. I ain't even gonna say the name of it because it might lead to some. But we used to have this. It used to be this, man, some gas. And I was in high school, y'all. And this is the time. This is around the time like when this happened too. This is when my family members kind of like didn't turn their back on me or nothing. But it was always it was always like little rumors about me hustling and stuff and doing stuff. And when this happened, this would bust the cap off everybody. Like, okay, he's doing it. It's really going down because this happened. We know that it's really going on with him. So I'm chilling, right? I'm cutting school. I'm at the house, and I used to have so much traffic and so much stuff going on that I used to actually cut school sometimes just to make money. Like that's how much it was booming for me. I would cut school just to stay home, just to bust moves, right? But I'm young. See, that's the thing. I was young. I was naive. I didn't really know no better. And I was on this dead-end street. So everything that happened, my neighbors could see it because it was on a dead-end street. So people would come down the dead-end street. You know what I'm saying? Do their thing, head out or whatever. So I'm busting moves. I'm having a good run. I'm talking about a good run. You know, when you get comfortable and everything, you bust your moves and you get comfortable and start doing things like out in the open, kind of, I used to want my people to kind of stick around. Like, don't just be in and out, man, because then people gonna kind of tell. But I just got too comfortable. People coming in, turning right back around. People coming in, busting U-turn, just going. So I kind of got too comfortable. I'll admit. I think I know who told on me too, because the police told me somebody ratted you out. But I was at home one day, right? I just got through blowing, and I'm laying down in the bed. I'm like, I'm loaded, right? I'm high, so I'm chilling. And I think I was listening to some Wu-Tang or something. To be exact, I think I was listening to that. I was listening to that double CD they had. I had it on. It was blasting, and I was just chilling, having a good time. So all of a sudden, I hear one of them. Right? So I heard the knock. It wasn't no casual look. It wasn't no. It was a. Everybody know that police knock. That's sharp. Where they using their knuckles. I'm like, something ain't right about that knock. Right? At the time, I'm thinking, if the police think ain't nobody here, they ain't gonna just bust in the house because they don't think nobody here. They just coming to check me out. They just coming to check me out. They're not really coming like to do nothing. They just coming to just knock. I mean, that's what I'm thinking myself. So I get up, y'all. I creep to the door. I'm like, okay, I'm whoever that is. I don't want, because it's like I'm cutting school, so I don't know if it's one of my mama friends knocking. I don't know if it's. I was always kind of ready for the police. I'm like, I don't know if it's the police knocking. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a nosy neighbor. But whoever it is, I don't want them to know I'm cutting school. So I get up, tiptoe to the door, look through through the peephole. It's like blah 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 police. I ain't gonna say the name of the name of the city. Blah 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 police search warrant. And I'm like, I think I was like 15. I'm like, oh shit. In my mind, I'm thinking, I'm telling you, really what I was thinking at the time. I'm like, oh shit, it's the police. Okay, well, I'm not here. I'm gonna act like I'm not here. That's what I tell myself. I'm gonna act like I'm not here. I seen them and everything. You know how you look at the people and they look all deformed, like the person in the front head is all big and the two people behind them. And I see it's the police and everything. So I back up like, I'm just act like I ain't here. The police. And I'm not knowing search warrant mean they finna come in anyway. I didn't get raided. It was a search warrant. I'm not, but it was a lot of, it was a bunch of squad cars though. So I'm thinking, I'm 15. No, I'm finna go back downstairs. I'm like, I'm finna go back downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Go to sleep. I'm just, you know how sometimes you just try to lie to yourself and think just because you feel like something ain't gonna happen, it ain't gonna happen. I'm like, I'm finna go downstairs and go to sleep. These police tripping. I'm high anyway. I must be kind of high or something. So I go lay down in the bed. I lay down like this. All of a sudden I hear, 1. I'm like, no. It was a countdown. It was like, 3. And I'm like, I kind of sat up in my bed like, what? 2. When they got to 2, I was like, oh. So I hear 1 by the time I heard 1. I done jumped up, start running out the side glass door, out the side sliding door. By the time I hear 1, I hear boom. I hear the door, boom. So I'm running out the side door. As soon as I run out the side door, I get tackled. Bam. Dude tackled me into the ground and everything. I'm in my drawers and everything. I got grass all in my hair and everything. They bring me back in the house, throw me on the couch. And I had a bunch of little trinkets. I had a bunch of clothes. I had a bunch of jewelry. I had a lot of stuff that the average 15-year-old wouldn't have. So they was like, yeah, you thought we didn't know? Somebody dropped a dime on you too. It's Friday, and Joshy Jim got no what's going on. So they told me, the thing about it, when you're a minor, they can only search your room. So I'm giving y'all some game. I'm trying to get y'all. They can only search. They like, which room is yours? I'm like, that's my room right there. I was trying to re-up that whole day. I was actually mad at my connect because I couldn't re-up. And just so happens that if I would have been able to re-up, I would have been caught up. So they go through everything. I have my chain on. They touching my chain. Well, how'd you buy this? You're 15. How was you able to get this? See these clothes? I had designer clothes back in the 90s. How you got all this stuff? You got a job? I'm like, they found a bunch of baggies. They found a scale. They found everything. They didn't find it. Man. They ended up leaving. We didn't find. They was mad because they didn't find that too. Left the battering ram in my house. I had to call the police officer. Hey, y'all know y'all left your battering ram in my house. They had to come back and get the battering ram. But that's just one of the plenty stories where I had close calls, y'all.